Fala galera, beleza? Aqui quem fala é o Guardião e sejam bem-vindos a mais um vídeo. E bom, hoje continuando a nossa série de Republic. Eu ainda tenho que descobrir como que eu faço essa parada. Não, você volta pra cá.
I hope they can't see me here.
To get into the headmaster's office upstairs, we will need his PIN code. I don't have it in my files, but we can recover it. We'll need to answer some security questions first.
Só um segundo. Perdão. Cara, na moral, eu vou ter que fazer isso aqui. Eu vou ter que cortar o vídeo. Quando eu conseguir passar, eu volto. Consegui. Bom, a dica que eu tenho pra vocês é: vai chutando, uma hora você se acerta. Tipo, tem horas que você acerta, né? Desse você já sabe que é aquela resposta. Foi exatamente o que eu fiz.
False prophet infiltrates metamorphosis. Masquerading as Prizrak, man brings toxic agenda to our perfect garden. The man's name is Zager, I believe. Daniel Marcus Zager. Apparently he was some kind of journalist on the outside.
Já teve esse diálogo aqui no vídeo passado.
This as an act of supreme jealousy. After all, ours is a nation so wonderful that people risk death to sneak inside. Maybe we should take the initiative and lead with this angle.
Você acha que eu já conheço.
Red level normalizing.
Why, librarian, You look like you've seen a ghost. I see many ghosts on these walls. Why would you take pictures with monsters, and worse, display them proudly? I have sat for pictures with many important people. Even people I find disagree. I suspect you mean me. How could you stand beside this man here? Not a fan of the Generalissimo, are we? I crossed an ocean to escape Franco's brutality, only to find his brand of fascism had been imported to Argentina. Well, I can't speak to that. But I will say I found our meeting quite pleasant. He was an excellent conversationalist, and his taste in wine impeccable.
Nossa, isso aqui tá cheio de
We owe a
informação.
debt of gratitude to those giants whose shoulders we've stood upon. The earlier they lived, the larger their stature, and so the greater our debt. While the 20s roared in America, they screamed like a Siberian windstorm in Vladimir's hometown of Simbirsk. Controversial man of the people, he was surely. And the fact that he spent time in political exile makes him that much more admirable, in my estimation. His detractors would call him an opportunist, and they would be right. But Yataro Iwasaki was given nothing less than the modest opportunity to bring an entire nation into the modern age, and he succeeded. The nerve of him.
The statue didn't illuminate. What happened?
A personal favorite. For those who would criticize him for his monopolistic tendencies in the early 20th century, I say, shout it from the rooftops, or, barring that, hop online. Voice your disdain in a chat forum. He would appreciate the irony.
Do nada meu volume resolveu ficar mudo. Mudo não, né? Ele... Eu vou passar essa mensagem de novo.
A personal favorite. For those who would criticize him for his monopolistic tendencies in the early 20th century, I say, shout it from the rooftops, or, barring that, hop online and voice your disdain in a chat forum. He would appreciate the irony. Plato's keen eyes peered further into the future than any of his Grecian contemporaries. He was, and will remain, the most vocal supporter of the classic Republic and its earliest. The father of Europe was besieged from all sides by pagan tyranny, and then in the year 800 he did a most remarkable thing. He held the hands of secularism and religion and married them together in what would later be called the Renaissance. It is difficult to write a story as it unfolds, but to wait until it's finished is to risk butchering the telling of it. I would rather strain the wrists of those taking my dictation than cause even a modicum of butchery. Her death in 1952 was a tragedy, not just for the Argentine shirtless who idolized her, but for the anti-Peronists who celebrated her demise. Christ had a similarly divided populace to contend with, and like Eva, succumbed to sacrifice at the age of 33.
That statue didn't light up. Something's wrong. I didn't make that statue light up. Something's wrong. A new statue lit up. They aren't lit up anymore. We have to start over. It worked. What's next? A new statue lit up. That didn't work. That statue didn't light up. Something's wrong. I didn't make that statue light up. Something's wrong. The statue's already activated. The statue didn't illuminate. What happened? The statue's already activated.
Tá.
The statue lit up. I think we did something right. They aren't lit up anymore. We have to start over. Puzzles.
Tá, voltei. Não sei se deu pra ler ali, mas ela falou alguma coisa sobre... Ah, você sabe o que tá fazendo, você resolveu o puzzle, né? Nossa, mas demorei, hein? Pra vocês vai passar em 1 segundo, mas pra mim foi demorado.
Pyramid like the one near the headmaster's dining room.
Vamos atualizar. Boa. Vou desbloquear esse aqui, já que tá aqui mesmo. Abrir a porta pro gato sair. Ele sempre me atrapalha na hora da gravação.
Welcome back to Washington. How's the weather in your corner of the world?
What if I tell you, are you going to try to guess my location?
No? I've about given up on that. It's been insufferably hot in D.C.
Then why are we meeting here?
I'm sorry?
Why not do this on the
Isn't built yet.
what? I was told construction began a month after the attack.
This is the U.S. government you're talking about. Maybe you've heard of us. Our contractors get paid twice as much to take twice as long.
Unbelievable.
Right this way, sir. Watch your step.
Please, sit. Coffee. Water. A whistle blow.
Coffee.
I'm serious.
We can talk about that.
I'd like to have to talk about that. If you want to hand the reins to someone who won't let the horse forget who's in charge.
I'm afraid I don't follow you.
That's your problem. You've got too many leaders and not enough followers. You should be following me. All of you should.
Okay, let's table that for a second. Say we get you a plant, and this plant blows his whistle in the year, or whenever. They're still not about to dismantle their entire surveillance infrastructure over some bad press.
I'm afraid you're right. This is where I need your help, myself. If you get me on board and in command, then it won't matter how red their faces turn. Or if they turn red at all. They won't have to privatize under pressure either. I'll already hold the reins. But we'll give it a name. Carnival. The Arrival. It doesn't matter. And we'll play act our way into the driver's seat.
I can't even imagine.
Leave the imagination to me.
O diálogozinho demorado, hein? E tipo, se eu por acaso estiver suspirando demais, é porque, né, o microfone agora tá pegando isso. Mas se eu estiver suspirando demais, perdoe, que não tem como, cara.
Master's office. I remember being here as a young girl. At least, I think I was. Someone's coming. No idea.
Qualified disaster. And on the eve of the arrival, no less.
Everything is fine, sir.
Fine. You were assaulted by a prisoner. And you let altered copies of the manifesto reach the
I
Joe.
have the situation under control.
I'm beginning to think your definition of control is different than mine. They don't respect you because you don't wear the uniform. It's a weakness. It puts you at risk. This is an historic night for us. There can be no room for error.
I understand.
Then you understand why Derringer will lead the arrival. What? I'm sorry, my dear. You all appreciate the fine work you do with the kids. But you lost sight of what's most important. Protecting me.
So, I can lead the arrival.
Murray, you speak the language of diplomacy. Derringer speaks the truth. Truth hurts. This isn't a dismissal. Derringer will still need your help when we get reset.
Yes, sir. The mentor is an asset to our cause. I look forward to hearing her ideas going forward.
Watch your step.
She's weak. I hope that's all that is. Where was Murray when the Prizrak attacked her?
This section, outside the library. I'll look into it.
It's hard to know who to trust these days. It seems we're running a loyalty deficit around here. I don't mean you, of course. I know I can trust you.
Errou, o que que eu faço?
I never forgot this before. Must be old age.
No chance, sir. You just got a lot on your mind tonight.
Quite so. Come, young man, let's get to the surface.
É, não tem muito pra onde ir. E agora? E se eu mudar meu ponto de vista? Opa!
Gentlemen, I wish to resign. This is grossly inappropriate. Inappropriate? You are burning books. I have seen it with my own eyes. The books I procured for you.
Each book has been scanned into our servers and is now part of our digital catalog. You're merely hung up on nostalgia.
You are erasing history.
These books are my property. I can do with them as I please.
No. I cannot be a party to this. I wish to leave immediately.
First you want to resign, now you want to leave?
I assume the implication was apparent.
You're not going anywhere.
You cannot keep me here against my will.
In fact, I can. You, like the books, are now property of the state. You will continue to fulfill your obligations to the Creek-House until I decide what to do.
I have a few suggestions, sir.
You just acquired a fingerprint from that glass. Normally, the overseer wouldn't be so careless as to leave a usable print. But recently, in celebration of Zager's capture, the big man poured himself a stiff drink, and for a moment, let his guard down. Those pristine white gloves came off, and he was one of us for a day. now have what you need to access the librarian's office. I know the girl is anxious to find him.
Eu tenho que sair daqui.
I'll hold on to this. It's locked.
Aparentemente eu só voltei.
This hiding place looks good. I hope they can't see me.
Tá. Como que eu acesso o mapa mesmo?
Tavo? Librarian! Oh no!
Que bad, hein?
You're making it up.
Eu já sabia que isso ia acontecer.
Stop it.
Foge, Hope.
The girl activated a video that appears to have been recorded only moments ago. I presume it relates to the dead librarian. It's important that we determine what happened. However, she's not accustomed to witnessing violence. It's difficult to anticipate how it will affect her.
Eu vou poupar ela.
Senor Octavo, just the man I want to see.
Hello, Derringer. To what do I owe this pleasure?
Good book.
It is a classic.
Not just a classic. I mean, it's actually good.
How can I help you?
Why does this guy, Edmond Dantes? Dante, right. Why does this guy tell Maximilian that his girl is dead?
Revenge.
No, Maximilian's his friend.
Yes, you're right, of course.
Damn it, man. You have read this, haven't you?
Of course, yes. I read it. It has been a while.
Why does Dantes put his friend through so much misery?
I think the point is to teach a lesson. You cannot know happiness unless you have been exposed to tragedy.
Can't know hope without despair.
I believe that is it, yes.
Kind of like the pre-cows. They don't know up from down, good from bad. They got no perspective because they don't have a clue about the outside. What do they?
This is an intriguing intellectual exercise, Derringer, but it is late and
Why'd you give the kids the Poison Manifesto?
I did not.
What are you doing in that hidden room downstairs?
What room?
Think we can't hear that god-awful music bleeding through the walls?
I just read, and
Reading Sega's trash!
I have seen it, yes, but I would never act.
Spying against us.
No,
You were planning to help the children escape.
no, Derringer,
É, eu poupei muito ela disso. Melhor você não saber. Bom, galera, eu vou finalizar o vídeo por aqui. Eu espero que vocês tenham gostado. Se tiverem gostado, deixe seu like, se inscreva no canal. E é isso, valeu, falou. E até a próxima.